Howdy, Possum Patty here, and I'm junk journaling, so come on along. Okay, the last page I did was this little screen door for my gnome home, and it is a pocket for the ATC that Linda over at Linda's Mixed Up Mess sent me. My little spring gnome. Love, love, love my little gnomies. And that's his little home right there. And then on this side, I was making a page to put this envelope that she sent, because I love this little hummingbird. But Linda took it apart very carefully, because you know how I like to deconstruct things, and I want to see how she made it. It was like this. And so I traced it on a popcorn box. So Linda, you'll appreciate that. And now I have a template so I can make some more. And I wanted to do that before I glued it down. I was going to glue it down like this and make a pocket, but I changed my mind. I don't really want to glue the envelope down. I want to keep it the way it is as an envelope. So I'm going to put it back together, and I'm going to make a pocket out of some green cardstock, and I have a piece of ribbon and a piece of lace. And I like the green and the coral with this flowered background. Now this background is a napkin that I put on here with a mixture of Mod Podge sparkle and a little bit of matte medium. So it has a little bit of sparkle to it, but not a lot. I put one layer under and one layer over. And I use this napkin, this is a Dollar Tree napkin, because she also sent me, somewhere here on the desk, here it is, a little playing card, and it's the exact size of an ATC, and she sent it to me and told me that I could finish it up, and it really matches that. So I'm going to put the envelope and the ATC and the little note from her into this pocket, like that. First I'm going to, I just stuck this down with a little glue stick just to hold it. But I'm going to run this through the sewing machine, and then I'm going to glue it onto the page. And while that's drying, I'm going to play with these little items that she sent me. I also cut out some things from the envelope that the ATC came in. And I do have a little of this pink paper left from the envelope that she sent me, which I really like. It goes really nice with this napkin. So, all right, plan is sew this, glue it on, and then start playing with the little bits that are going to go into the pocket. So I'll be back in a minute. I just put 2 rows of straight stitches, and now I'm going to just put some glue around the edge and stick it on the page. Okay, I've glued the envelope back together. And I took the little card that Linda gave me and I put it on some of this cardstock that matches what I'm doing on the pocket over here. And I have this page from a magazine. And what I really like are these plates. I cut these out quite a few years ago, and they've just been sitting somewhere. And I just rediscovered them. And I'm going to... I love the colors on here. I think I'm going to put one on here, one of these plates on here, and the other plate on the ATC somehow. All right, let me make a plan here, and then I'll be back. Okay, this might be the plan. I cut off a little piece of the envelope that she sent me, everything in such a pretty peachy envelope. And I ripped out the plate Picture of a plate from the magazine, which has been sitting around for a couple of years. I need to use up stuff I've been saving. I see there's a little spoon on there. I'm going to cover up that little spoon with this little butterfly stamp that she put on the envelope. Somehow. And then maybe I'll put some glitter or something on here. Some kind of bling. One way to add shine to something is to use this glaze pen and just go over the black lines, and it's kind of a dimensional, very shiny black. And you can see the difference between this wing, which I used the pen on, and the original stamp. It gives it some bling, and I like me bling. This pen also works well if you're like me, and while you're cutting out a stamp, you cut off the black outline. You just take this pen and kind of fill in some black around the edge. Well, I was reaching for this pen from my little jar over there, and by accident I pulled out this pen, which was a gold metallic marker, and this is from the Dollar Tree. And while I had it out in my hand, I said, oh, let me make some dots because I like dots. So that wasn't planned, and this is usually how I roll. I grab what's on the desk, or I grab things by mistake, and oops, I just go ahead and use them. You know what? I might put a little black dot in the center of these. And I went into the other room to get some bling. And I have these from the Dollar Tree. And I have pink and blue. And I might put a pink one and a blue one in some of these little flowers here. While I'm waiting for the butterfly to dry, and then I'm going to glue that up in the corner there. As soon as that pen is dried. So I'm going to bling this up, and then I'll show it to you. Here we are. The butterfly and those little, I don't know what they call them, little jewels, half jewels on the flowers. And I got lace, a little piece of the envelope. I rounded the corners. And this is her little note, and I took some stamping that she had on the outside envelope, and I added it around the note that she wrote me. And while I was doing this, I just remembered that I have another old note that she sent me. And this is from October 9th, 2020. Enjoy your prize. I won a giveaway. Way back in October 2020. Wow, I can't believe it's been that long already. Anyway, I think I'm going to put this in that little pocket too, because if I remember from the movie, the minions are always yelling, banana, banana, and this has bananas on it, so I love it. So that's going to go in the pocket too, and I decorated this to match the pocket, didn't I? Let's see, so I still have the envelope, which I don't have to decorate because she did a lovely job on that. Oh yeah, she told me on the note to finish the ATC card. So I need to add something to this, and then I think I'll be done. Okay, let's just go over what I made here. Of course, I went over most of this already. This was her little note, which I decorated. And then this is the ATC card. And I used the other plate from that magazine page. Some more scraps from her envelope. Some of the bling, because it was on the desk, so I was using it. And I put little dots. Don't be afraid to do mark making on your art. Pick up a pen. Put something on there. Make it unique. Make it you. This is a little card she sent me last year. And I'm going to put that in the envelope. And I just added this little heart, which was from the hearts I punched out from the other envelope. And I put a little piece of the magazine in there. And this is the envelope she sent me. I didn't do anything to this side because I think it's perfect just the way it is. But on this side, I had taken off the washi tape that closes up. So I just made a little flap here so I can close that back up. And this was on her original envelope. And this is the original envelope. And I punched out a couple of these little green hearts and I put some bling, blue bling on the pink and some pink bling on the, I guess that's a teal color. And then I had this pen sitting on my desk. And so I just did a little bit of doodling flowers here, kind of like the little flowers that are up here. And I just made some marks and doodled around. Oh, and then with the black glaze pen, I went around the little hearts. So now we get a little tuck there. And inside there is her return address so I don't lose it. So as soon as all these things dry, I'm going to be putting them back into the pocket. On the page. And if you're thinking, wow, she makes everything match, basically because I just use what's sitting on the desk in front of me, because I don't have enough energy always to get up and go get something else. So everything does match. The envelope and the lace, everything I made the little pocket out of, the background, which is the background on the ATC card. I think everything came out really cute. And that's because Linda put on here, finish the playing card. Well, I finished everything. Because once I get started, you know, that's it. I just keep going and going. Too lazy to get up and do anything else, so I just keep going with what I have. Oh, you know what? I can put some bling on there. Ooh. I don't know. We'll think about that. But thanks for coming along today, and happy junk journaling. Bye-bye now.